Now, a very good afternoon. It's Sunny and Shay. We're here with you till 4 o'clock today. Really excited to introduce some friends of the show with us this afternoon. But before we do that, I do think our guests need a musical introduction.
I agree.
Now, if that doesn't put a smile on your face,
I'm out of breath.
I don't know what
For the third time today.
Quite frankly. Now, I'm really thrilled to say we've got some old friends of the show into the studio for afternoon tea. The People's Orchestra from West Bromwich have popped in. Well, a couple of them, because they're hosting a gala night at the New Alexander Theatre this coming Saturday. And as you can probably tell from this music, it suggests it's a bit of a special night called Legends Superhero Symphonies Overview. And we are joined in the studio by Viola, Jacqueline, Zoe and Natasha. Ladies, a pleasure to have you all here.
Good afternoon.
I must start off by telling everyone who's tuning into the show that the girls have walked in and thank you so much. They've brought a present for the baby.
Oh, for Bump. Right.
Yeah, for the Bump.
We've named
for
the baby.
Bump.
It's Bump.
Oh, wait, Bump.
Bump. For the Bump.
For the Bump.
The ever-growing Bump.
There you go.
And I said I would wait until I was on air to see what it was. So
Right,
I'm just gonna. Oh, look, it's an adorable teddy
with a sweater.
Oh, I love that.
It's a
absolutely
Christmas
love that.
jumper, so I wasn't sure when the baby was
October
due.
the 1st, my birthday.
Exactly, so it's going to be cold and wintry.
I
so-
love it.
It can cozy up. Thank you. That's very,
Can
very
I just say
sweet.
that's the first teddy bear that we've got?
Fab.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would
That
be.
was really nice.
It actually is. Thank you very,
Thank you so
very
much.
much.
That means
for
a lot. That's really nice.
So let's talk about the event on Saturday then, because
Yes.
of course everyone remembers, all of you from BBC Two's Great Orchestra Challenge. That was the last time that we spoke to you, but this is completely different because this is the People's Orchestra, your own show. So what can we expect on Saturday?
Well, it's a superheroes concert, including Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Thor.
Look at Sunny's face. He's so happy right now. He is so happy right now.
It's just full of proper Rosie, John Williams, Danny Elfman music, but we're also playing live
Right.
to a piece of music that was written by John Kutsalinis called Chronicles of Hope. And that's a TV programme made by KK Productions. And we're playing, I think, about three different pieces by John Kutsalinis. We've recorded with him twice now.
Amazing.
And he's actually going to be there listening to us.
Fantastic.
So we're playing live to a piece of film on stage.
See, now I've got a problem. I have a really big problem because it sounds so amazing and you had me at Super, right? Why is it only on for one night? Why is it only here for Saturday? Why are you not here for a week run?
Yes.
Well, maybe we have to see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, and then if it goes well, maybe it's something that we can hopefully do again, because it is an amazing venue.
Right.
So we're hoping that we can get it.
So,
full out and we'll do it
so you're
again.
on Saturday,
Yeah.
right? And if you don't get your tickets early enough, then you're going to miss out because you're not going to play any more dates. You're not going to add any more dates at this point.
Not at the Alex yet.
No,
I
not
don't
the
think.
Alex,
But I mean, people, if they haven't got tickets already, they can walk in and get them on the night or on the day if they want. They don't necessarily have to book beforehand. So
Okay.
don't let that put you off if you haven't got them yet. Just come along.
Yeah, I think so. Because, and also I have to ask as well, how big is the orchestra now? Is it grown since the last time we spoke to you, or is it shrunk? Where is it right now?
It's growing all the time, but we are desperately in need of players
Men?
for string
Oh.
section.
And I'm just going to say, I just see all lovely ladies sitting in front of me. I think I don't see any men representing it. Like,
No, our orchestra is open to everybody,
Yes.
as long as they're grade 7 or above, but we desperately need strings, we desperately need flutes, so we're always on the lookout. So
There's
if you
only
just-
one other person in my section, so
Yeah.
please.
what section are you in?
I'm a violin.
So you're the only violinist there?
The
Oh no,
second
no,
violin,
in the
yeah.
seconds there's only me and
Seconds,
one
yeah.
other person, so please come along. I really need
Oh,
some
just
help.
she's doing it by herself. Like,
Poor Zoe. Poor Zoe.
Seriously.
Now, what is the website if
The
someone wants?
website is www.thepeoplesorchestra.com. We're on Facebook as well, we're on Instagram.
You've got all the social media covered.
we're
I
on
do
all
like
it,
that.
yeah.
Stay with us, ladies. There's still a lot more to talk about. ThePeoplesOrchestra.com if you'd like to get involved. I mean, of course, since forming in 2012, the People's Orchestra, they've gone from strength to strength. They're one of the UK's leading committed community orchestras, and we're going to find out a little bit more about that. We'll be back straight after this.
That's the Eagles, Taking It Easy. What a brilliant song. I like
It
a
is
bit
a
of
great
country and
one.
western music right
Now,
here. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm a bit worried here because I think we've started something. In the first hour of the show, we were talking about Carnation Milk.
Yes, we were.
And David says, Sunny and Shay,
Yes.
why don't you try this one? Carnation milk, grated Bourneville chocolate, heated and stirred, makes a very lovely hot chocolate drink.
Okay, that
says
one I'm going to
David.
write down.
Okay.
I'm going to try that one.
Right.
And
Got
if
any
you've
other
got any
suggestions?
recipes with carnation milk, please get in touch because that one is my favourite. Any experience with carnation milk?
I don't like it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What about family? Did they ever use it for something? Do you remember having?
My husband absolutely loves carnation
So
milk.
what does he do with it?
I'm sure he puts it on bread or something. Like just something really disgusting.
me.
Just something really disgusting, like soaks bread. Oh, it's
Oh,
nasty.
well, let us know. 81333. Start the message with WM. If you're just tuning into the show, really delighted to say we've been having a chat with the People's Orchestra. Now, they've actually popped in to talk to us about a gala night that they're hosting at the New Alexander Theatre. It's taking place this coming Saturday. And the music that we started off earlier on playing, Beyond the Skies theme music there, very much suggests it's a special night called Legends Superhero Symphonies Overview. We've been having a chat with Zoe, who plays violin.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello.
She's the only one in there, Shay.
Yeah,
Can
she needs more support.
Before we carry on,
Yeah.
she just wants to speak to our audience. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, please.
No, it's all right.
Oh, yeah, that's me playing right now.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead. So, what do you
Yeah.
want to say to our listeners?
I would just really, really like some more people to come along, really. We would love a big violin section. We've got some things planned in the future that we just need violins for, and I'm feeling a bit lonely and just one other person in the
Zoe,
section.
how many people are in your section?
Just one other
Just
person.
one
and
other
who is
person.
that? Just you and...
Mandy.
And is
Mandy
Mandy a
and
friend of
Zoe.
yours, or do
Oh,
you not
yeah.
get on with her?
No.
Please, someone else from Mandy.
Sonny, you're starting something.
Oh,
We've
Mandy's
also
gonna be
got
upset with me now.
No,
I
I'm only
know.
joking. Mandy's a lovely girl. Come on.
We've also got Natasha.
Mandy's probably fed up of you. Thinking, look, can you please ask her for getting more violin?
Have you been talking to Mandy?
Well, she just texted.
Sonny, starting
just
something
joking.
in the
She
orchestra.
disguised their name.
Now, we've got Natasha and Viola, who both play the cello, and then Jacqueline, who plays the flute. But as we mentioned, it's the People's Orchestra. For anyone who doesn't know about it, though, Viola and Jacqueline, it's very much for anyone and everyone to come along if they've been in an orchestra before and they want to continue it even whilst they're working and whatever they're doing in their lives. Is that right?
That's absolutely true. I mean, when I left school, I left sixth form, I didn't have a chance to play. And I was in this orchestra and that orchestra, but I never really had any experience. And it was a long time. And I didn't think that I would pass any auditions because a lot of orchestras, they're really like, you've got to do all these scales and you've got to play all these pieces, and it's really intimidating. And I saw this advert for the People's Orchestra and I was really, really nervous. And I walked in and it's just like, I couldn't believe the mix of people. They're old people, young people, teachers, doctors, people who went to the supermarket, and they're just like, oh, okay, and just welcoming and everything. Didn't have to do an audition, turned up. I couldn't play the music. I was actually going to leave halfway through.
Oh,
but the other
bless.
flute was like, no, we'll help you. And we help each other. And
Nice.
that's why it's...
And how long have you been part of the orchestra?
Yes, Viola.
I think it's 2 years so far. I mean, I originally started volunteering for them
Right.
because I was looking for a job and I couldn't find anywhere I could
Right.
get a job.
Mm-hmm.
And then this popped up and I was like, this is perfect for me because I study music at Wolverhampton University.
Oh, nice.
So I wanted to do something with music, and that wasn't so boring. And so I found that, and Sarah was really nice to me. And then I ended up joining the orchestra, and it was just from there. We've been doing so many different things. It's such...
How many people in your wind instrument section? There's quite a few people.
In the cello section.
In the cello
In the
section.
cello section, there's about 8.
8 people.
So it's
And
not
do you
bad.
have to rehearse together, or how does because you're about 80 people in the orchestra altogether, full capacity, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to be, all of you are going to be on stage on Saturday,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
sounds amazing already, right? You know, and how do you rehearse? I mean, do you have sections that rehearse on a certain day, or do you all come
No.
together? How does it all work?
We all turn up for Sunday afternoon. We get there for about 3:30 so that we're ready for 4:00. The conductor's there, he says, right, we're going to play this piece of music. And first of all, we run through it all without stopping. And then if certain sections are struggling, they'll just work on it individually while the rest of us have a rest. And then we'll go through it. We just keep going through it, helping each other.
I like
through
that.
it,
So
so-
stay with us,
And
ladies.
just finally, Natasha, I was going to ask you, in terms of for anyone who's never been in an orchestra though and wants to join, is this the one for them to come to? Because it could be daunting, 80 of you, and then someone rocking up and saying, "Oh, I've never done this before."
It is daunting. When I first started, me and Viola, I'm sure we started at exactly
I
the
think we
same
did, yeah.
time, and we were really shy the first rehearsal. We both were like newbies together, and we just like sat. And I'm sure we tried to sit at the back, but there was a spare desk in front, so we got pushed to
in the
move
front.
forward. So we were like, oh god. But no, definitely. If you feel like you've not played for years and years, like Jackie was saying, by all means, don't let that put you off at all. There are people there that are there to help you, and if you're there, you come, it's your first time and you're new, people will help you. You will be supported, so don't give up. Get your instruments out and come and join us.
Well, that website for you is allthews.thepeoplesorchestra.com, and you can see them this Saturday night performing at New Alexander Theatre as well. It's a one-off, so make sure you do. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Pleasure having you here.